Probably.
All right, cool. We're going. Let's pop it up. I'm at 23 right now.
That shirt I wore to the conference.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that thing's on fire.
That's your seller right now?
Dude, it's funny. It's selling better now than it did last year.
That's weird.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Hey guys, what's up? We actually did something on time for once. Everybody congratulate RJ. He did his job.
Where's your post at? Let me find your post.
That's right. I gotta go at freaking Facebook. I forgot we had questions.
Did you want to post in your post? Or you want me to post on your post?
I don't give a shit. I need to find that post because people were asking questions in it.
Yeah. Good job, RJ. What's up, Eric? What's going on? What's up, Sharon? What's going on? Malik, what's up? Matt, what's up? Amy, what's up? We're usually on time, but we just I don't know, something always happens.
We're normally on time, but we can't figure out how to use our computer. That's the truth. All right.
Also, too, with the my increasing of my prices, the royalties number jumped up dramatically,
Nice,
almost double now. I was just messing around at first. I think just with depending on the niche, of course, and the design, if it's a basic design, or if you have more than 2 reviews, it all depends. It's really hard to say. But I just put it up to $19.99. All pretty much all the shirts that have been making sales all year round,
right.
Yeah. So let me post it. These guys in the Discord too. I know. And it's also too the NBA Finals that's on right now too. Also,
yeah.
My little brother's he's in the watching it right now.
That's funny.
Usually everybody don't get on, so 6:20 anyways. Any of illustration designs on for you?
Yeah, a couple of them. A couple of pretty consistent sellers there. So none of our one 4th of July design starting to do pretty decent. The rest of it's been pretty quiet so far. I think we gotta get through Father's Day before it really starts to pick up.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Jay?
Gotta give it to Matt. He's wearing a pink. I just recognize he's wearing a pink shirt right now.
You just noticed that?
Yeah.
This is a shirt from God, I don't remember who made this. It was either Brenda or Ashley. I can't remember. Somebody in the Jersey group. They made it after a live with Chris and Ken with Anthony.
Okay. All right. What's going on, guys? So we're gonna start the show. We're gonna do, of course, we're doing a Q&A today. We'll try to answer as many questions as possible, and we're gonna start it off with of course, the last 7 days. There's a lot of right now, just sales are all over the place. There's new shirts making sales. There's a lot of new shirts are making sales. I've been averaging 1 to 2 shirts a day that are new sellers is selling every single day. So the last 7 days, I'm at 261 sales at $860.33.
Gotcha. Last 7 days, 321 shirts for $1141.34. Yep.
Nice.
We're in our sweet spot. This is where we did really well last year. So
yeah.
This is why I kind of pound on it. no, not just in trends and everything else, but if you can make a land grab and find a niche that you can really own, like it just pays off. Like came around and that shirt that did real well for us last year is selling a bunch right now.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't know. I was been messing with the prices a lot, and I put like pretty much all my shirts that were selling at $19.99. Just wanted to test it. I put them down to $16.99, and I seen like a dramatic drop in my royalties. I was down to like almost. Well, on Saturday I was down to like $600 for the last 7 days, and I haven't been that low since like I first started. And I was like, well, what's going on? So what I did was I put actually all my $16.99 shirts at $19.99 again, and then like the sales started increasing, and then like my average, like my royalty per day just barely started kicking in. So like the last 4 days of this week, like I was doing below $100 in royalties. Like last Wednesday I did $79. Right. And then Thursday at 82, and then Friday I did 95, and then Saturday 81, and then I bumped up all my prices. Sunday was 132, so I bumped up all my prices like on Friday, and so Sunday was 132, and then Monday 154, and then 154 yesterday. So everything started increasing as soon as I upped the prices. So
you're upping your prices across the board. Everything $19.99.
Yeah, no, I dropped all my prices from $19.99 to $16.99.
Right.
And I just wanted to test it out and to see what was the difference, see if it would make a difference. But
so you went back and raised all your price on everything, or just stuff that had been selling?
Just like mostly my evergreen stuff. I put the prices back up on those because I dropped it down to $16.99, right. and I seen like my, you know what I mean, like my profit for the day was dropping a lot.
Right. Well, I mean, it makes sense. At $19.99, you're getting $5.38, and at $16.99, it's what? What is it? It's like $3. Yeah, it's not very much. Yeah, it's like $3.15 or something.
Yeah, so I seen the difference. Like yesterday, I sold 3 shirts. One of my evergreen shirts is like I sold 3 times, and it was what, $15 or $16. Right. So I don't know. I would have to sell how many shirts to hit that?
Well, with that you'd have to sell 5. You'd have to sell 2 more shirts.
I don't know. It's all. So what I'm saying is like I think. Okay, if it's like a trend, always stay competitive with the price. But an evergreen shirt, once you have a review, that's what I'm messing with right now. Just put it up to $19.99. I think
the reviews are a big deal for sure. Like it makes a huge difference. I mean, even just one review makes a huge difference in your sales. But you have to test that too, right? Like because we're fucking around with that and like raising prices to like $22 and $23.99. And I was following your advice, and you killed my goddamn Valentine's shirt that was doing really, really well after Valentine's. It was still selling. Like I raised it up to like $23.99 and then it died off, so I had to drop it back down. But you just gotta test.
Yeah, like I said, also too, like I don't know, he's like with testing too as well. You gotta just be careful with, like I said, like a trend. Yeah, you just want to stay pretty competitive, unless you have like that design. Like if that design's like worth $19.99. Like that's different. I don't know. It's all about testing for sure.
Matthew Pate says it's interesting that Etsy people will pay $20 plus $5 shipping like it's nothing, but lower price on Amazon's are miss and hit. I think it's just different customers. So your median customer on Etsy is a woman, mid-30s with disposable income, upper middle class. Your normal Amazon customer is on Amazon for one thing, convenience and price. They're different customers.
Yeah. I sold a shirt today for like $27, $28.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to put it on a sale, and then I just uploaded it. It was a custom order.
Yeah.
Been getting a lot of those.
Etsy's been good.
Yeah.
Etsy's been real good. It's been nice.
That's like a lot of people too. Also too, like when you have what is it, 90 days on Etsy? So you get paid out every single day. Is it 90 days?
Yeah, the first 90 days, and then after that, it's yeah. But those daily payouts they're really nice.
So yeah, Etsy's really powerful. So if you guys haven't like did Etsy or haven't did it yet, I would recommend it, because if you guys think about it, you can scale it much faster than merch. If the way things are looking right now, like with the platform itself and the customer base, like they're not scared to spend money. So
yeah, I mean, I will say this about Etsy though, like good stuff sells, right? but like the quality needs to be there, right? So if you're just taking like if you're not selling anything on merch and you go over to Etsy and you expect to sell something, it's not going to happen. Like you need to have good shit if you're going to sell there.
Yeah. I
Sharon,
don't. Go ahead.
no, Sharon's asking 90-day what's. It's the 90 days of when you first start out.
Yeah. 90-day every what is it? Every payout, and then what it's like every 3 days, right? You get paid
every
out
3 days.
You can request to actually get a payout the next day or whatever it is.
Yeah, after 90 days. So let's get into these questions.
Let's do it.
You got the Facebook page open?
Yeah. The first one.
All right.
That one. How can I protect my account?
So there's multiple things, right? How can you protect your account? Are you worried about getting banned from the platform? So I'll read this guy's name off because everybody will enjoy it. Never Give Up No wants to know, how can I protect my account? RJ, give me that info.
Don't. Honestly, I think a lot of people, like, they see a design on there. Don't copy designs pixel for pixel. That's disrespectful to like a designer or even somebody that's just actually took the time to come up with their own idea, and you go over there and copy it pixel for pixel.
Besides that, man, it's just bad business, right? It's just dumb. Like, so my best design has been hovering right around like 12K to 20K BSR, and we're just picking up pixel for pixel left and right. Like literally, like we've had a pixel per pixel copy come up like every day for like the last couple of weeks. And how are you going to sell? Like, how are you going to get that shirt shown? How are you going to get somebody to buy that thing? You know what I mean? Like, you're copying my exact keywords. Like, you're not going to rank better than me. You're not even going to show up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just dumb. And then the other thing too, I noticed. So we've been doing infringements, and I'm getting pretty good at them because we're doing them a lot now. And Amazon's quick with those now. Like, it used to be like 2 to 3 days those things would stay up. Now I'm getting like 20 minutes. That design's getting yanked.
What do you think about Bo's situation about copying the shirt title of bullet points and putting it under the same brand?
That's why I'm going through brand registry. That's why I'm going to trademark a brand, is just so I can kick people off of my brand and they can't, skate underneath it. The bullets, there's not really a whole lot you can do. But the brand thing, it definitely matters. People's trying to sneak in under your brand and steal some sales from you.
Yeah, I think honestly with that right there being said, I think with the keywords and stuff like that, but it's like, honestly, in a way, it's like you're copying someone else's information too as well. If you think about it, you just put it in all in one listing, and you're taking everybody else's keywords and stuff like that, putting it in one listing and calling it yours.
Yeah, but it's the same thing though, right? Like, if you just think about it like strategically, right? Like, the idea is you want to make sure that you rank better than somebody else, right? You want to show up closer to the top of the page, because the closer to the top of the page, the more likely somebody's going to see your design, more likely you're going to sell. Okay?
Yeah.
Somebody's already selling with those exact same keywords. How are you going to pass them?
Yeah.
You're not.
Well, with the design, if you can make the design.
If the design is hot, like it's popping, but even then though, like in the situation Bo's in, people are copying his keywords for like his best-selling designs.
Yeah.
You're not going to pass a 20K BSR shirt. It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. It's bad business. I mean, besides the moral side of it and everything else, like, just like, I'll speak to you guys, just honestly, like, if you're trying to do well in the business, the idea isn't to try and steal 1 or 2 sales, right? Like, you want to create a design that's going to sell, 500 copies.
Yeah, for sure. Because there's a couple of times where at the very beginning where I'll take people's keywords or just like flip it around and throw my own listing together. I don't know. It's very hard to say. But don't copy someone else's design. That's for sure. And if you have to think about it, like if it's trademark or not, like don't even do that. There's some stupid stuff that's trademarked out there for sure. And then it's kind of hard to protect your account when there's like stupid stuff that's trademarked. So I don't know. It's just a learning experience. And then you'll learn to protect your account over time when you upload over 1,000 designs and kind of perfect that. Let me see.
Read off the next one.
Okay. Okay. So keyword optimizations.
Yep.
Target Do you do you target one long tail keyword? Title plus niche. Title or just a niche plus shirts. Some of the best sellers of the shirt. Trying to figure that out.
So basically, Larry wants to know how do you do keyword optimization for your title? What's your strategy? And he's saying some big sellers are doing the phrase that is on the shirt and maybe one keyword if it fits. So I don't do that. I almost never put the phrase on the shirt in the title because I don't think it's relevant. Well, I mean, it's relevant, but it's not as relevant as like trying to niche down into what the market is that I'm trying to market the shirt for. So like if my phrase is, I don't know, like will run for bacon, right? Like I'm not necessarily going to put that in the title of the shirt. I'm going to have like bacon lovers, food shirt, foodie, that kind of stuff. And then I'll have the phrase in the first bullet point.
Yeah, okay. I go with so for like your keyword optimization, basically what I've been doing is like I've been adding different variations of a shirt, like so there's t-shirt and tees and shirt and t-shirt, and you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all I've been doing with like my actual I focus on that with the whole listing, and then my title I do not. What Ken said like the last episode, he said just put like big keywords, like keywords that get traffic right in your title. Don't put the phrase on the shirt in the title. Put that in the bullet point. So
right.
That's pretty much what I've been doing right there.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes so much sense.
Jeremy makes a point. I mean, it's relevant if the phrase is showing up in search. Like if that's what people are searching for, yeah, that's true. Typically, I've found though, like if that's the case, if they're searching for that phrase, unless it's like a trending thing, right? Like where it's Trump said something stupid and people are looking for a shirt for that or whatever. Like if it's something that's been around for a while, if you're not going to be able to rank on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. So, like for example, Mueller Time, right? That whole series of shirts. Like people are searching for Mueller Time shirt. It's going to be really hard to get to the first page if you're a brand new design because there's a bunch of established designs there.
It's pretty interesting because yesterday there was like a long tail keyword and it popped up in an auto suggestion in the actual search bar, and I listed it, and then it seemed like it ranked pretty well, like right away. It was on the second page out of like eight or nine pages. So I'm not sure. So everything seems to be picking up again, like how it used to be. But yeah,
new stuff is definitely starting to move for us too. So it's been nice.
Mm-hmm. And like honestly too, remember we were talking about too how we're basically like mind fucking ourselves. Like the most basic designs make sales, and you're just like trying to figure out, okay, no, I need to put more color in this design, and then man.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was true of our Easter designs. We completely and totally overthought that. Like, let's take a sloth, have it pop out of an Easter egg.
Yeah,
that didn't sell shit. Looked really cool, but it didn't sell shit.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just overthinking a lot of stuff, and then you kind of sit back and look at it. You're like, damn, man, I just gave myself a headache for like too much trying to overthink something.
Right.
And it was something basic. So, how's the Etsy sell?
No, a favorite.
A favorite.
How many VAs do you have, and how do you manage them? Christine wants to know.
Okay, so with the VAs, I actually use Skype because pretty much all of them, like they leave their Skype information when they email you back on onlinejobs.ph. They email you back, and then they have like the Skype information right below, and I just share my Google Drive. And I show them what they're supposed to do. Like I hired somebody like 2 days ago, and that's all. I pretty much set them up with that, and I send them links through Skype, and it's kind of give them like inspiration, ideas, and then they actually when the design's ready, they upload it to the Google Drive, and then I actually have it. I forgot what it's called, but it's like there's another thing that you download. It's so it can put a folder on your actual computer. It's a Google Drive folder. And it links everything. So when you click on it, like everything, like in the folder, it shows up all the Google Drive stuff, and you can upload it to like your Amazon merch or whatever, and upload something like that.
Jesus, way to fucking confuse everybody here.
I just killed it.
So I have how many VAs do you have?
I have 4 or 5.
Okay. I've got three. I've got two designers, and I have a girl that was uploading for me. Now she's working mostly on Etsy stuff because, anyways, we got into it before about what's going on with uploaders and Amazon. So for me, I do everything in Slack, like everything in Slack. I connect my Google Drive to Slack. We do all of our designs in Dropbox, everything else. But Slack keeps everything in one spot. It makes it easy to search it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean, it's just whatever you're comfortable with. I just like Slack because I can partition things into channels. So like whatever project we're working on, I can have a channel just for that. They can put the designs up in there, and it's not like getting all mixed and everything else.
That's pretty smart. I never thought about it that way. That's pretty good.
Yeah, of course it is. Let's take a question from the chat. Eric wants to know how the other PODs are looking for us right now. How's Spreadshirt and everything looking for you? It's looking good for you. I saw your story the other day.
Yeah, it just honestly, like I just been uploading to like all different platforms, and I see all the potential in Teespring. I see the potential in Spreadshirt. I see the potential in Redbubble. It's pretty much consistently making sales like on every single platform. I had 7 sales on Spreadshirt the other day.
Nice. What about fucking Teespring?
Teespring is doing pretty good. I just achieved my 10th sale. I might be like at 15 or 16 sales, but I think the next payout's going to be like $100 payout on Teespring.
Nice.
But
I need to actually spend some time on Teespring. I really have not concentrated on it at all. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting like 1 or 2 sales a day. It seems like on Spreadshirt and Redbubble. It's been nice, and I don't have near as many designs up as you do. So I need to get back on that and start uploading.
Yeah, because I forgot Cinco de Mayo. That's when I started uploading a lot of designs. I probably did like 500 or 600 designs on there.
Right.
And it's looking pretty good. So
nice.
It's nice. It's nice.
Hey, Ruben Lopez says, "Stop thinking in Spanish, RJ. You're confusing us." Is that the problem? You're thinking in a foreign language?
Nah,
I know you don't speak Spanish.
My mind just starts thinking.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Here's a good question from Ron. Are you using the announcement to inform customers about Father's Day deadlines on Etsy? Only a couple days left with Printful according to their production time. So I have a woman's shop, basically. Like I have no Father's Day designs up on Etsy. And that's just because we're niched down really tight into women. So I don't have anything for Father's Day, but I think RJ probably has a decent amount up.
I don't put nothing. So like the announcement, right? You're talking about the deadline for putting I don't have nothing up for that at all. I don't think I have been making Father's Day sales at all. Pro
tip with the announcement. I'm pretty sure whenever you change that, if somebody favorites your shop or likes your shop, they get a notification. So like if you're running a sale over the weekend, they get a notification that your favorite shop here is running a 10%, 15% sale or whatever. So way to drive some sales.
I started to sell yesterday, I believe it was, and yeah, like the traffic increased by like 30 extra people.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I was doing 20%. I got like a couple sales for like $3 profits. I was like, oh no, okay, that's too much. So I just go back to 10%. So.
All right. Yeah, you don't realize how much your profit gets cut into when you start raising up that percentage on the sales. Like, adds up real quick. All right, next question.
Not answer no. That's
You want me to answer or ask Kyle's question? Are raccoons really possums wearing masks?
That's not a question.
What are trash bandits?
Trash bandits, you on that too?
Yeah.
That's actually like it seems like a look. Was it Look Human?
Yeah.
It seems like it's a really popular design. I see it like that's like a sponsored, they run ads to that on social media. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So something to think about too. Like when you see something like a platform running ads, look at the design and see like obviously they're running ads to that shirt for a reason, right? Because it's making sales, I would think.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly. Sharon Lewis wants to know, what time frame do you use when looking at holidays? As an example, when do you start thinking about Christmas, etc.? The rest is just thanking us for everything we do because we're awesome. So how quickly are you planning to start uploading the holidays?
So okay, so I started making sales. I'm using Amazon a lot. So because we've been on the platform for over a year now, and it's telling you, like, I made a few Halloween sales already. So what does that tell you?
Mm-hmm.
We need to start designing for Halloween already. So right now is the perfect time to start designing for Halloween. I actually made Christmas sales a few days ago too. So
There's a reason for that.
mm-hmm.
If you think about it for a second, I'll let the audience think about it.
No, but it wasn't the Christmas in July.
You're supposed to let them think. Let them think for themselves and do some research, bro. Yeah, Christmas in July for all you people that are watching right now. Yeah, it's good. All right. So back to the question. I think uploading 60 days prior is probably optimal.
Yeah.
60 days plus, let's say, because you have 6 months now. So if you can get in early and get a design to start to sell, yeah, it's really, really important.
Yeah, 60 days out, it's pretty good. Just start repping out, because like, once it gets here and you can see it like a shirt making sales, you can upload to like different color shirts just to kind of.
Right. It just helps you also narrow down, like if you have a shirt that's making sales in a particular niche, like it tells you, especially if it's early, like start making a bunch more shirts for that niche. It works.
Yeah, for sure. Like doubling down, like you said, it's like Amazon's telling you, it's like making it sell. It's telling you that people are actually searching for it and they like your design. I'll just go in and kill it.
So Carlo wants to know outsourcing workflow, step-by-steps, including what type of software you use and how to log into your account. I mean, we kind of just went over that.
Yeah. Well, not the logging in the account part. I haven't been doing that with merch. I don't know. Have you been doing that?
No.
Talk about that. Okay.
I mean, I'll talk about it. Like, Amazon came out pretty directly and said, do not share your password with anybody else. And whether that means that they're going to actually go after people that are using VAs to upload or not, I don't know. But they're working on solutions for us to make it easier for us to handle that part of our business. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like, I do a better job uploading than my VA could anyways. It was more of a convenience and a time factor for me. So if I have to sacrifice a little bit right now, if Bo can do it, I think that we can manage to do it. Because Bo's got 2 kids, wife, works long hours. Like, neither of us have kids. I think we can manage to spend a little extra time at the computer.
He stays up till 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning uploading. He's killing it. He's I don't know. I'm trying to think how he's thinking, because I've been doing it. I've been uploading. I uploaded like 100 shirts or 100 slots yesterday. Yeah. And I've been doing it, and I have no problem doing it. I come up with ideas when you're uploading, you actually come up with ideas when you're uploading. Yep. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's just for me, it's just a grind, man. Like, because generally I'm doing it after I get off work. So like I've been working all day, and then I come home and spend the next 8 hours in front of a computer doing research and bullshitting on Slack, and then trying to get some uploads done.
Yeah. I also too, I think just time management. Like, you forget.
100%.
You forget. Like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna spend 4 hours uploading all the time. Like, no, like spend an hour, whatever, like doing whatever you like to do, playing Mario Kart, and then come in and upload. Come in and upload all 300 uploads in 1 hour, and then you're done. That's it. Tomorrow's another day. So,
Anthony, you want to come on?
You play Mario Kart?
I do. We just bought a Switch like 2 weeks ago. I'm not good at it, but I fuck around with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
see if Anthony wants to come on. Time is my biggest. Sure. All right. What do I send him? He's probably pissed off right now because he can't eat.
He can eat, right? Well, no, I think he can eat. I think his intermittent fasting is like, this is his window or whatever.
No, I think it's what is it? 4 to we'll figure out right now.
Yeah, let's find out. He's eating. There we go. Perfect.
Where's he at? Did we hit him on the?
Just message him on Facebook.
Send you a message on Facebook. There it is. Send you the message on Facebook, Vinny. Fortnite is fun. Yeah, also, too, I've been thinking about lately, too, because my little brother, he plays video games a lot, and I was like, man, you know what? Should get Fortnite. It's fun. Get us some shirts. Yeah, also, too, I've been thinking about lately, too, because my little brother, he plays video games a lot, and I was like, man, you know what? Should get Fortnite. It's fun. Yeah, also, too, I've been thinking.
Hold on, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
What's up?
What's up?
What's going on, dude?
I'm chilling.
You guys coming into town tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow.
I got Brian right here.
What's up, Brian?
And then I got Patrick over here.
What up?
Patrick runs. See the computers back there? They run. They run the dialers for a lot of call centers. They manage like I don't know how many call centers from here. Patrick runs the data and the dialers for a bunch of call centers, and then Brian's the business development guy. And we had a good day today, man. We were at my boy's office. He had like how many people did he have there?
Probably 110.
110 people in the. I don't know if you guys saw the live today, but
yeah.
I mean the kids doing real well in the last 4 years, completely crushing it, and 2 businesses, 2 call centers, really like nice energy. It was just he has a really good culture thing going. Everybody has the same shirts on. It all just feels good, man. He really built a nice company there. So we got live today. Now we're back here. We're heading to LA in a couple hours, in an hour, to go see my stepson. Haven't seen him in a while.
Nice.
Hey RJ, you like hip hop?
Yeah.
You know who Vic Mensa is?
No.
He like opens up for Jay-Z.
No, I don't.
Hey, my stepson moved in with him, and he's his personal stylist. So like my stepson makes clothes for him, like custom clothes and jeans and jean jackets for his like shows. He moved in with him like a month ago, so I haven't seen him. So I'm gonna go visit him tonight. And
That's dope.
Tomorrow we got our merch meetup.
Nice. I remember you talking about that when we first met. You actually said it on your live. I think I came on there and
about Conrad.
Yeah, about your stepson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys could look him up. His Instagram handle is Conrad by Conrad, and then you'll see all the gear he makes. Really talented kid. He just hangs out, makes clothes, and just smokes pot all day. Like, I guess he's in the right state.
That's like California life, or what? That's what you're trying to do when you come over here.
I went to one over here, a place called People's.
I know where that is.
Dude, that place is like top shelf.
Yeah.
When I walked in, they were like, "Oh, you like football? You just missed Troy Polamalu was here from the Steelers.
Yeah,
yeah, he was just like you just missed him. He was just here, and then Ricky Williams is gonna be there like tomorrow for like a signing or something. What's he gonna sign? Fucking weed?
I mean, that got him out of the NFL. I think he's pretty into it.
He's gonna sign your joint when you buy it. What's going on, man?
Hey, I seen that view earlier, man. Where were you at? You're up top somewhere. What, 40th floor somewhere?
Oh, at WeWork. Yeah. So then my friend Nick, I did the live from his office. Yeah. And he has a separate WeWork location. It's a brand new WeWork building where he does his content. So he's building his own personal brand now. And I did a podcast with him, and he has a whole separate office just for that. And we went there. Sick. You've been to WeWork, right? Do you know where WeWork is?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, on the East Coast, it's big. Over here, so this is what it is. WeWork is a big co-working space, right? So they're like sick buildings. They have like common areas, kitchens with like coffee and drinks, and all offices, right? Small offices, but everything's included. The desks, the chairs, the internet, the common area stuff, coffee, beer, it's all included. So like if you're a new company, a startup, and you don't have money to open up a big ass office, and you could just go there for like $1,000 a month, and you get a space that could fit like whatever 4 people with desks ready to go, internet, phones, all included in the price. And there's like, so it's a bunch of small businesses all in one building. So you get started for cheap, but you're always you're so close to other people that you're always networking with other startups, other businesses. You're in the common area getting coffee. There's 2 other guys that are startups and this guy, and everybody's collaborating and find ways to do business together. It's really big on the East Coast. I didn't know it was new out here. In New York City, there's like fucking 30 of them already. So it's a really cool co-working space, all in, and they're nice. They're like sick. The decor is real sick, trendy. Young people. It's really cool. That's where we were.
Yeah, you're having like the time of your life, man. You over here just taking all kinds of good videos and stuff.
I just been having a good time with the content. I feel like I feel like I'm starting to.
Your Instagram.
Yeah, well, this guy fucking all he does is try to race every time we're on the road with his
with
his Mercedes going fucking 120 miles an hour. It's like a car maniac. The car has 700 fucking horsepower, dude. He hits the gas. My stomach's like in my fucking throat. You know, he's trying to kill me. Not having a good time over here, but we're really trying to just dial this in, man. You know, we got the sales guy here. We're working hard all day, adjusting things, thinking about the future, how to put it together, like how to build a real monster bit, like my boy Nick did. I mean, look at him. He has 2 businesses. Both did over 10 million last year in that one big space.
That's badass.
You know what I mean?
You wrote down a goal. You wrote down a goal.
What?
You wrote down a goal. It said January 2019. What was your goal again?
To move out here, dude.
I was watching you, dog.
I didn't tell Kevin yet. Well, you know, I've been to be honest, I've been trying to come out here for a while, for about 5 years, probably since like 2014. You know, I have some good friends out here, a nice network out here. And when I was married, we were going to come out here, me and the whole family. We actually came out here and picked out a place at Huntington Beach and everything. And then right after we did that, some shit happened at home, personal stuff, really bad stuff happened, and I ended up getting divorced. So been divorced 3 years. Thank God I have a great relationship with my ex-wife. And, you know, we've been talking about it again, and she wants to do it. So we'll all go out there. I'll get my spot. You'll get a spot, but we'll all go out there. I have my kids. We'll all go out with family. And she wants to do it too. I said, all right, well, I have to get this going first. We got to get the West Coast office pumping along with the East Coast. Shit's got to be stable enough for me to go. And then locations here, and then go back there like once a month for a couple of days and do whatever. So and I put it in my goal book. I was like, fucking making it a goal. 12 months, be out here after the kids get out of school next summer and come out here. And I put it in my goal book, and I'm going to just feed the beast. I'm going to manifest it and then make it happen.
Nice.
All right, man.
That's it, man.
Got tired of freezing your dick off in those New Jersey winters, huh?
Dude, I've been doing it 41 fucking years. It doesn't get easier any year. You know, as soon as it gets cold out, you don't want to do shit. You don't want to go out. And you know what? The kids, honestly, the fucking kids want to stay inside. I don't blame them. They want to stay inside and play video games. Who wants to go out when it's freezing like that? I come out here, it's just like fucking nice every day, man. I love it out here, especially Orange County. I love it. You ever think I would say that, right?
It's expensive out there.
It's
nothing compared to New York, though.
Everybody I meet, every single person I meet, this out here is what they say to me. You know, usually they go, "Hey man, how you doing? Where you from?" That's not what they say. They go, "Hey man, what's up? Where you from? Jersey?" Every single time. You know, they don't let me answer the question.
So hey, how's that? Was it you're fasting, right? Or what is it? What are you doing? What is it?
Intermittent fasting.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. All right, bro. You got it.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah, brothers.
Later, bro.
All right. Yeah. So
See you guys later.
you know, I knew about it for a while. I seen a lot of people doing the diet, and everybody swears by it. I just couldn't imagine. I eat so much. I eat like 6 times a day. As soon as I wake up, every 2 hours, I'm snacking protein bars. I'm eating, and I could just never fathom not waking up and eating. That's just I go to the gym. I eat, and but I've been having stomach problems, dude, for the last like 2 months. Bad, like digestive problems. I mean, like fucked up shit, man. Like bad, like pains. Like I'm like actually getting like scared. I went to the doctor. He's checking me out. It looks like you're fine. And my boy talked me into it. He's like 47 years old. The guy I was in Denver with, I posted a couple of things. The guy I was working out with, Aaron, 47 years old. He's jacked. He's been doing it for like 2 years now. And he's like, look, man, there's a lot of benefits to it. Maybe your digestive system has been working through. You eat all day. You know, you really got to try it. So I've been doing it. I'm on day 3. So I only eat for 8-hour window from 1 to 9. So this is my 3rd day in a row. So after 9, I don't eat until the next day at 1 o'clock after the gym. So you wake up, you don't eat. You could have just coffee. You could have tea or water. Then go to the gym for an hour and then go eat my first meal. So I did it 3 days. Yesterday, I was fucking hungry, dude. Yesterday, it was bothering me, man. But then today, it didn't. Today, I woke up, it didn't. I went into the live with my buddy Nick. You know why? I was really busy. I did the live with Nick, went to Nick's WeWork office, did his podcast there. So I was just moving nonstop, so I wasn't thinking about it as much. So today's day 3. I feel pretty good. And I know that everybody that does this gets fucking shredded.
Yeah.
Somehow your body goes into like ketosis and you start burning fat in those hours that you're fasting. And you know what, dude? My stomach's feeling a lot better since I started doing it, dude. On Monday, I felt a little better. Yesterday, today, I haven't had any pain at all. So I think it's working. So I'm as long as my body, reacts good to it, I'll keep doing it. I don't mind. I'm getting you. It's actually easier. I know I'm going to eat only during these hours, eat, and then I stop.
Interesting.
Why, you want to try it?
Nah, fuck. Dude, yesterday, I was pissed off because I only been eating carbs with one meal. And throughout the day, I'm eating nothing but greens, and I've been eating fish, steak, and chicken.
You've been hitting the gym since I saw you at Coachella.
Yeah, I've been, and then I cleaned up my eating like a whole lot. Like I'm like on a time schedule eating and just trying to keep everything maintained. But last night, man, I was like, man, I want a fucking milkshake. Fuck this. And I was like, no what? I was all, no one else is gonna serve milkshakes at this time of night except for In-N-Out. So I went to In-N-Out. I was like, give me a fucking double too.
I haven't got. We pass it all the time so far since we got here, and I just smell it from outside. I'm just like, oh man, I haven't had it yet. I might have to have one before I come home. We don't got In-N-Out by us.
Yeah,
it's only on the West Coast. We don't got it. We don't have that, and I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty bomb.
You can do that merch, man. Let me hear what you guys are doing.
We're actually doing a Q&A right now. Just we want to get you on here, say what's up to everybody, because
I can't see the comments. Where do I see them?
What's in the group?
They're on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only see you on the Google. Okay, I'll do that now.
We'll ask some questions, and then you can hop in and ask.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys go.
Let's see where we at. Where we at right here?
Why isn't RG a decent Mexican anymore?
Here we go. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. I think I still am.
I still think you're a decent Mexican.
Nothing's changed. Sometimes I get a little pissed off, and I probably take it out on some people. But I just because I'm pissed off because I haven't hit my goal. But that's normal.
Here's a good one from Neil. What's your morning routine before work?
3 eggs. It's been 3 eggs, 3 turkey bacon, oatmeal, and a glass of water. And there you go. And then
that's it. That's it. You eat and you just go to work. That's your routine.
Yep. Maybe have a cup of coffee every once in a while. I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Anthony? What's your morning routine? What's it look like?
I mean, my morning routine used to be if I didn't have my kids stay over like during the week, once or twice if I don't have them, I get up in the morning, right to the gym, come home, eat, shower, and while I'm showering and then cook my breakfast. While I'm doing that, I put on a little audio like Gary Vee or Grant Cardone for like 20 minutes every morning. But now with this new diet I'm doing, I can't go to the gym in the morning like that because then I can't eat right afterwards. So now I'm going to go to the gym every day at noon. So I got to make a new morning routine. I just started this shit. So I got to find I think I want to, my buddy Nick told me today that I'm missing one thing from everything that I'm doing. He said I'm not doing any kind of meditation
stuff.
Yeah, so he got in my head today. I'm going to add that. Now that I have the time in the morning, I think I'm going to add in like 20, 30 minutes because I'm amped up all the fucking time, and I need to just calm down.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add that in. I think that's the new thing.
Yeah, you and him together were pretty good. You guys are pretty good talking together. I like that. That was really good shit.
That kid went through a lot of shit, man. He's like a real, like, you know what I mean? His podcast is good. When we did a podcast, it was even better afterwards. He told some stories I forgot about. I'll send it over, but he's killing it, dude. Dude, so check this out. He launched a podcast too, right? And his podcast, he showed me today, was ranked like number 21 on iTunes. It was like I'm sorry, not 21. It was like number 80. Number 80 though on iTunes. It was above,
that's crazy, yeah.
So good.
It was above Tim Ferriss. It was above like Bill Burr. I was like, dude, how did you do this? He hired a company, right, who does podcast launches, right? Nice. And they just know how to do like SEO for podcasts, I guess. And it launched with him, and he's fucking on the top 100 charts, dude. He gets like 50,000 downloads a podcast.
Nice.
Sick, right?
That's crazy. Yeah, he seemed like he knew what he was talking about.
He's good.
Yeah. So yeah. Actually, so hey guys, check this out. So right now I just got a sell. I uploaded this shirt about an hour ago, and I made a sell. Okay, so it's a trending holiday shirt. Of course, it's 4th of July, But the thing is, I uploaded about an hour ago, and it already made a sale. So, you know what I mean? Just throw that out there and just kind of give you guys a heads up.
Things are heading in the right direction with merch. Yeah. It definitely seems like.
Aren't you having some big days right now?
Yeah, we're doing well. We're at 27 on the day right now.
The other day you popped like 60 something, didn't you?
Yeah, we did 66 the other day.
That's perfect. That's where you want to be, man. It's 60, 80, 100. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Good.
Fuck, I'm trying to get to those 100 sales a day, man.
How you been doing, RJ?
I've been doing good. My average sale per royalty is up and everything. The last 3 days, I'm at 27 for the day right now. But yeah, it's picking up. But
you gotta think there's something big like any second now coming out. I feel it in my gut.
Better, dude, man. Like I've been repping it out, and I invested a lot more money this month than I ever did in any month. So we'll see.
Yep.
Let's get another question in. So,
right. If you're scaling a design, is it okay to duplicate the title, bullet points, descriptions, or does each listing need to be unique? What's your thoughts on that?
I think honestly you can. So I've been scaling every single design I've been uploading for 4th of July. I've only been just changing like 1 or 2 keywords and then using the same exact keywords throughout the whole listing. Just like the workflow, it speeds up everything. And of course, you know, you're going to get your ones that are going to make sales and the ones that are not going to make sales. But for the most part, same exact keywords and everything, and just change 1 or 2 keywords up. That way it's kind of related to that actual niche.
Are you keeping in the same order?
Yeah, I've been keeping it in the same order. Just putting like the keyword for that niche in the front, and just pretty much for like the big niche for like 4th of July. I kind of keep 4th of July towards the end. So like niche, maybe like the holiday, and then shirt. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. How about me? How about you, Matt? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I do something similar. The titles are all unique though, because I like fairly unique, anyways. Some keywords are going to overlap, but the titles are going to be a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay.
Anthony doesn't know he's uploaded a grand total of like 25 shirts entirely in his life. So
no, but we you know, we talk every day. We go through it. So she's been for the last 4 months. She's been doing unique titles for every single one, even if it's the same niche. I keep making her just switch words, or just always something a little different, not use the same title. You know, I don't know. My theory just with it makes sense that, you know, they're going to rotate. Like if you have the same exact everything, they might view it as a duplicate or too similar, and then not rotate 2 of them at the same time. When I feel like if you have 10 different uniques, right, that you might get the same ones rotating at the same time and get more eyeballs. But you know what? That's all fucking theoretical. I don't know. It would make sense to me that way, but I mean, that's why we all do different shit and test different things, right?
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Okay, so time management with a 9 to 5, if you have a 9 to 5 job.
Right for fucking 6 hours a night.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my time management sucks. I just work. I don't really like have a set time that I do certain things or whatever. I just kind of do whatever I want to do when I want to do it.
Yeah. Well, because like when I started doing Amazon FBA about 3 years ago, I had a job too, and it just like so much, like there's so much that can play into this. Like you can have, and then I had a girl at the time, and okay, I don't want to like put like no one on blast, but like her mindset wasn't like to par with my mindset. Like I didn't like, I wanted to turn this into like a full-time thing for me, and you know what I mean, just have a business, like a business bringing in income. And she's seen it as a business bringing in income. That way she can spend more money. So there's all kinds of things that can go like be involved with this. You know what I mean? Like there's all kinds of shit. Like it's very hard to say. Like, what's your take on it, Anthony?
On time?
Yeah, time management.
I mean, you know,
you got to be positive. You got to be positive. First off.
I've never had a 9 to 5. You know, the only thing that even when I did have a job when I was young, when I was like 20, 21 years old, it was running a restaurant, and that shit was like 9 a.m. till like midnight because I was the manager and I did lunch and dinner. So I've always been a guy to work 12 hours a day. Even when I was married, spent time with the kids. I went back downstairs and grinded. So I'm not the best balance guy, to be honest with you. I just believe you got to grind until you get where you want to go. So,
I mean, I think all three of us are fairly similar in the fact that like the stuff that we do, like we're doing it because we enjoy fucking grinding on it, right? Like
it's not work to me.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not work. It's not something that I'm sitting here like, oh God, I got to go upload some shirts. I got to work on this. I got to do them. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. It's just like I enjoy doing it, so I do it.
But I will say this though, maybe for someone who's strapped on time, I actually been talking to Kevin about doing this. There's productivity coaches or like what's that book, Matt? You probably know David Allen. David Allen is like an author who's a best-selling author about productivity. And there is like tools or books or references to like make you more productive if you're limited in time and like organizing your task and setting timers for certain things. I know people who've done that. So if you are strapped on time, look into productivity tools or read a couple of books. They help you use time management tools to get the most shit you could get done in the smallest amount of time. So I would probably advise that.
I mean, my biggest thing is I work off a list. Like I write down all the stuff that I need to get done, and I just work that. Because if I don't, I forget things.
Yeah, I think writing this stuff down is very important too. I think.
You guys ever heard of Trello?
Yeah, I've heard you talk about it. I've never used it.
Yeah. So this David Allen book, you use it with Trello, and I'm not using it like 100% dialed in. But if I showed you what it looked like, it has like these different lists, like you just said, RJ. But there are different like things. There's like my inbox, which is like shit. Like right now, if you said something I didn't want to forget, I want to try tomorrow, I'll put it on my app on my phone in my inbox. This way, it's always there and I won't forget it. Right. Yeah. Then there's my reoccurring tasks list, which is things that I have to do every day, like send out an email, approve members from the group. Then there's like next action points, like all the next action points I got to do. Then there's like a list that says waiting for, which means that I assign somebody something and I'm waiting for something back or waiting to hear back, or you know what I mean? So, there is ways you can organize your shit and get shit done a lot in a whatever, more productive way. And Trello's a pretty good tool to use.
Yeah, for sure. I never heard about that, so I have to check that out. Also too, so me and Matt been working on the niche spreadsheet down below. Well, it's not niche. The research for May. That actually helps out a lot too as well. So like if you're having problems with ideas and stuff like that, like we have like a actual full spreadsheet of everything that we kind of go over, like our research, and have our designers go over too. So it's in the description down below. So just little things like that.
Read Alvaro's question.
Any tips on networking? I feel like I messed up a few times at the conference not knowing what to say.
I'm glad he asked that question because I was with him, right? And I'm going to give you an exact example, right? Alvaro, I met you, right? He came up to me, Alvaro, said, I'm Alvaro. I knew him. Hey, what's up? We met. We were talking. And then him and Kevin were talking. And Kevin invited you out to lunch with us, okay? So, and we started walking, and you kind of like sat back. Like maybe you weren't going to come. And I said, yo, we're going to lunch. And then I said it again to you. And then you came. I didn't know if you were going to come unless I said it twice. Right. But if someone gives you any kind of nod or like come, whatever, you just fucking go. Don't ever think that you are interrupting or like, you got to wait for an invite. Like try, just go with it, man. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? They're going to tell you, you can't come with us. Just go. Make yourself included all the fucking time and just be a part of it. Because you're a nice guy. He's a nice kid, good-looking guy, hard-working guy. You're a little shy. You'd be a little more open, and you get the chance, you just go. And I enjoyed having lunch. We had a nice conversation. You know what I mean? But don't ever be shy, man. Just be outgoing. Don't worry about it. You're not going to get rejected by anybody, ever. That's my advice.
I mean, I think that's great advice. I think the thing that a lot of people, because not everybody is like social, you know what I mean? A lot of these people that are working in Amazon businesses.
It's easier than it is,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like for the first time that you go out and like you're meeting people for the first time or whatever, you don't realize they're coming at it from the same perspective, right? Like just don't be a dick, be a nice person, and you'll be amazed how far it goes.
Yeah.
That's all. And you'd be surprised that most people like RJ or Matt, like you would never turn down a conversation with somebody. Right? Ever, right? I mean, we're all nice guys. They'll be a dick here and there. If someone's a dick, you don't want to be friends with them anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, those people don't last very long in those situations.
That's actually a real good question. So like me too. Like hey, I'm easy to make fun of. I mess up a lot. And I'm like, but like I make the conversation start because I'm easy to make fun of, and I'm very humble and I'm cool and I'm chill. But then sometimes, of course, you gotta like step it up a notch and just like you gotta do you. And just I don't know, just a lot plays into it. But don't be afraid to interact with any of us. We're just normal people, just like you, and we mess up. We think about probably the same things you think about sometimes, and we're normal, and that's all we all get along.
You know, when I really realized that, right? It's actually like a kind of like a breakthrough moment for me. When I was in the private jet business like years ago, and the guy who owned the private jet company, he used to fly like every NBA player, and he wanted me to like be like the guy to fly the NFL players. So he brought me to Super Bowl draft parties, and he was like, "Look, man," and he would tell me, "These guys they're normal people like me and you. Just because they're rich and they're athletes, they're just normal. They just want to have a guy that's cool and talk to. Just walk up to them with your business card. Don't be fucking afraid. Say, hey, what's up? I'm Anthony Halcyon Jets. What's up? Put your hand out, shake your hand, and just fucking talk to them. Don't be scared because they're worth, way more than you're worth. That means nothing." And I did that. And you know what? They were just like me and you, bro. They wanted to have a conversation like, what? Hey, what's up? Talk football, talk. Oh, private jets. What's up with that? Can you get me a good deal? Let's get a drink. I'll buy you a beer. They're normal people. They're normal people. That's it. You know what I mean? So same thing when it comes to what we're talking about now. We're all normal people. Don't matter who has more money or not.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And it's like also too, like we know that we can lose everything tomorrow. Like we know that. Like if you understand like the struggle and the hustle, like you understand that you can lose everything tomorrow. So, and then next thing you know it, you're just like that normal person again. And we're not normal neither. We're crazy. All right.
Get right back up and you just get right back in the ring. That's it.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see.
Next question. You want to take one from the chat?
Want to do the chat?
Up and ass.
I don't know where you left off at. Okay.
Ass. Debbie's coming tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any in there.
Yeah, I don't see any either.
Amanda with 29 sales on the day. Good job, nice. Amanda.
Hey, DeSouza.
Okay, Tim, it's about so I'm researching the design and when checking Merchant Farmer for the phrase. It's trademarked, but Merchant Farmer says it's safe. If I use the phrase and then add shirt or T-shirt, I'm confused as if I'm gonna get a rejection on this.
All right, I'll handle that. So, yeah. So, for example, somebody brought up like "you can't scare me" or whatever, right? Like those shirts, like "you can't scare me, I got 2 daughters" or whatever, right? Yeah. The phrase "you can't scare me" is trademarked. However, the phrase "you can't scare me, I have 2 daughters" is not. However, if somebody with that trademark "you can't scare me" decides to go to Amazon and say take down all those shirts are going to come down. So you might technically be able to get away with it on Amazon. However, it's not. Don't be surprised if it gets taken down later if somebody decides they want to go after you, like the whole Classy situation.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Okay, there's Brad. Yeah, you got it. There's Brandon. You see Brandon. Which market do you use on Teespring?
You can answer that question because I'm not.
I'm not even. United States or I'm not sure. You can. Honestly, I didn't know you can do both. Or I didn't know you can do.
Duncan said that with OrbitKit.
What do you say? What you can use both?
Yeah, you got to just set up your European market too in Teespring. Teespring's part of OrbitKit, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You have to set it up inside Teespring too, and make 2 more templates. I think in the Europe.
Yeah.
Also do Europe as well.
That's pretty. No, I never knew that.
Using both.
Shit. All right, that's something I have to look into too. Matt's not even on Teespring. He's been slacking.
Have you been loading to?
I'm on Teespring. I just fucking don't upload anything there.
Have you guys been loading every day with OrbitKit?
Yeah, I did yesterday. I'm still later on. I was gonna wait till later on to upload, but I'm gonna upload today too. But I've been Doing pretty good.
You got sales coming in?
Yeah, I got sales coming in on Redbubble, Teespring, and Spreadshirt. Cafe Press can suck it.
Cafe Press can suck it. That's a good way to fucking put that one. Jesus. God, I hate that stupid site.
I was Eric Rosner that we say, are you guys ready for Merch Europe? Wow, when's Merch Europe launching? You got the date?
Where was this at?
Rosner said it.
Oh, I don't know.
You have to be part of the select few if you're going to be a part of that. That's all I can say.
Matt's account's getting terminated tomorrow for saying that.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm not part of that group, but yeah, we know a few people. We know a few people. Okay, that's all we can say. We've seen a few people that actually got accepted.
Yeah. But yeah, on Teespring, I've been making sales. The marketing, that little market boost that they've been doing, like the advertisement. I got my 10th sale badge, and it says for them to actually keep on promoting my shirts, make sure like I'm not copying stuff pixel for pixel, just to kind of, it's like a privilege on there. So they're kind of, seems like they're kind of boosting everything back up again from the looks of it.
We'll see. Let's see if Teespring stays in business over here.
When are y'all going to have a conference in the South? Going to
That's
Texas?
Gonna be in the South.
Well,
we can do Texas. I do Dallas.
That'd be sick.
We go to Dallas. Freaking Woots there. We might be able to actually get some merch people there. That's not a bad idea.
Florida?
No, Texas.
Oh,
no. We go to Dallas because then Woots right there. Merch by Amazon.
The Woot print facility?
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's not a bad idea.
Cassie got looks on the inside.
Uh-huh. We'll talk to Cassie and Bobby and, get it all set up. Give Cassie something else to do. What's that?
Cassie's first video today?
Yeah, she did good.
She did great, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been telling her, you gotta do it. She did really good.
She's gonna come on our show. I talked to her about it earlier. So
yeah,
awesome. She's really good people.
Yeah, Cassie's awesome.
Let's see.
Next question. Is he asking about the conference? Is he asking about Merchello? That's going to be in January, by the way. Or whatever the hell you're calling it. Merch, con, bullshit name.
Don't say Comic-Con. See? It's Merch Con. We don't even know what Comic-Con is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be in January. We're not sure yet. Either San Diego or LA.
San Diego.
Well,
why would you choose LA? San Diego.
Hey, guys, I'm going to bounce off. I'm going to leave for LA in a few minutes to meet my stepson, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Text me tomorrow. Let me know what time, all right?
Cool. Sounds good. All right.
Later.
Later. So where are you going to what's tomorrow, Matt?
That's top secret.
Oh, okay. Where are you going?
Same place you're going, fool.
Oh, okay.
All right. How far in advance do you start posting for holidays? We just asked that a little while ago.
Honestly, just keep on. Okay, so 60 days, and then you start making sales, start repping out more designs, and keep that going. Like if you see a shirt make a sale, figure out why it made a sale, and then throw in 5 more designs.
Yeah, somebody asked a question earlier that I thought was a good question too. When you're doing holiday designs, are you doing them all in one brand? Or are you doing like separate brands for it?
I'm doing one. I haven't tested that out. You tested it out more than I have, I believe. I only doing one brand right now for a holiday.
Yeah, I do one brand for a holiday also. I tested multiple things, a bunch of smaller individual brands. But what I found is, especially when you have one shirt that's doing really, really well, if you can pull all of the shirts that you have into that brand that are around that, it actually gives a boost to all those shirts. All those shirts get seen more, like you get more sales on everything. Like it just affects everything in that niche. Yeah,
for sure. That's the way I see it too. Like if I see if a shirt has a review already, like I'll base everything, because we've been on the platform and we've been uploading for over a year now. Like I'll base everything around that brand name with that review. Just kind of boost everything up.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that.
If possible, could you pull up a shirt with the ineffective brand name, title of product, and key points, and show how to improve it? How do you do that?
I have no idea.
I was trying to figure out how to do that. Like, I don't know, because we want to put no one on blast.
Right, exactly. We don't need to show a shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to put no one on blast. Matt, what's your blood type?
I actually don't know. I have no clue. It's on my medical chart somewhere. That's their job. I probably should know it in case I ever got in like an accident or something.
Okay, I don't know my blood type. I don't know. I'm a mutt.
Hold on, let me respond to this. Take the next question.
Okay, what do you drive?
I have a F-150.
Oh, those guys, huh?
I have a truck, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
What does that mean? One of those guys. I mean, my wife would say that you're a fucking asshole for driving a Dodge Challenger. She hates anybody that drives those things.
I was all waiting. All right, come on, any second now. I got to give you an excuse to make a comeback. I have a Dodge Challenger RT.
Yeah.
Trying to only put 1,000 miles on it this year.
You're only going to put 1,000 miles on it.
Uh-huh.
You put on like 300 driving down here all the time.
I'm not driving down there all the time, except for tomorrow. And then I'm going over there on Saturday, too. I'm going to the Dodger game. Not an Angel game. It's a Dodger game. Don't ask why. I actually enjoy baseball. So me and a friend are going to go watch a Dodger game. She likes the Dodgers.
Nice.
I'll go to the Angel game next for sure.
I hate going into freaking Chavez Ravine, man. Like that parking situation there is so stupid. It takes forever to get in and get out.
What's that? Where's that at?
That's Dodger Stadium.
That's Dodger Stadium?
Yeah, Chavez Ravine.
Okay. I was gonna buy the parking ticket online, but then they try to charge you like a $6 fee.
What? $6 on top of the $25 you're paying already for parking?
Yeah, like a service fee. Like a service fee?
Dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll just pay for the ticket right at the damn thing, man. Save me $6. That's like a beer. So, all right, let me see another one. What are your best-selling niches?
Everything. I mean,
well, basically, so how we figure that out is we see like there's a demand for that niche, right? For that shirt or whatever, or that design or whatever you want to call it, and then we'll just basically just like throw out 100 shirts and then see what catches. You know what I mean? At the very beginning, that's kind of what you do. You're gonna test that out. I think just going all over the place at first is kind of like a good idea just to see what catches. And then if you see like a shirt, there's like a demand for it. Some people might not agree with that, but that's how I started. And then I figured out like my top selling niche. But then at the same time, you really can't say because like in March, it might not be doing so well. But right now, like the niche is doing really well. So, and the same thing with Matt. Like if he wants to go into detail about that, he can.
No, sorry. I'm just responding to a customer in my other business. The joys of having a business.
Okay, many people say to use the Amazon search bar to do a good portion of your research. I totally get that. It makes sense, but how do you use it? Can you share your techniques for getting the most out of the search bar? Okay, that one got 5 thumbs up. That was a really good one. You want to go ahead and...
So, techniques for the Amazon search bar.
Screen share. Can you do a screen share on your side?
Why don't I do a video about that afterwards? I think that would be a better idea. Just because I don't have certain things shut off. Because the one thing I will say is, so there's a plugin that is called, let me find it right now. Amazon Suggestion Expander. All of you guys should go install that right now. What it does is it actually blows up the search bar, and it shows all of the keywords that are before your search term, after your search term, and then also common keywords that are with your search term. And it gives you some really good ideas on keyword ideas.
Amazon what?
Amazon, it is called, You have this. I've shown it to you.
I know.
Amazon suggestion expander.
Oh,
You got it?
I'm trying to find it.
Here, I'll turn it on right now. Hold on. I don't know. Can I share from my side?
I'm not sure.
I'll find out in a second. Once again, we are awesome at technical stuff.
This is like a big thing. Everybody wanted to see this.
All right.
I already have it installed, but I'm trying to find the actual.
All right. So you see my screen?
That one? Yeah,
You can see my screen?
I'm gonna mute myself real fast so you can.
All right. So that is Amazon suggestion expander. So, like for example, you want to look for unicorn, and then this gives you ideas. So instead of just putting in unicorn shirt, like type in unicorn and see what all of these other keywords are here. Like so, unicorn and rainbow, unicorn and mermaid, all these things, right? These things matter. Then you can put in unicorn shirt, and then you're going to see all of these keywords here. These are the ones that Amazon thinks are most relevant to start with. So the higher that it is right here, that's the more important it is. But then also, like, here's different ideas for keywords before, keywords after, keywords between, and then here's the next set of results. So this is your first 10, and then here's the next 10, and then the next 5 after, I believe. So it shows you a total of 25. So that's where it just starts. Like, you just start taking in all of this different data and figure out like where you have keywords that are going to be relevant. And then it helps you figure out like what you should be marketing your shirts for, right? So, I mean, it's kind of common sense with unicorns, like unicorn shirt for girl, unicorn shirts for women. But you have unicorn shirts for men here too. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. Like, also too, like, so when he did that, you can see like there's actually like in this the auto suggestion bar right there, it shows like there's a shirt ideas in there too. Like it tells you right there. There's like a shirt right there that I just seen on the screen that I would make a shirt for.
Right.
So, and then you just click on that too. You can kind of just get ideas and it'll just go from there, brainstorm from there, and you put those in your titles like girl, boy, women, go from there. I'll just get a couple more questions in.
This is a good one here. So 90% of my sales come from regular tees, and a lot of people I talk to around 80% or more. I know it doesn't take long to upload the other variations, but are we wasting our time by uploading the other variations? Could we use that time better to upload or create new designs or work on other PODs? What do you think? Are you uploading to all 5?
No, I'm uploading to just 2 right now. I'm doing the premium and the standard shirt. And like, you know what I mean? And well, I don't know. My sales are still up, but I haven't uploaded to like long sleeve or anything like that. But I've been making a couple long sleeve sales. So it kind of gets me thinking a little bit, but yeah, I'm just doing the 2 for now.
Yeah, so we're uploading just to shirts right now too. We used to upload to all 5, but we kind of stopped just because warmer weather right now, and we definitely seen some. I mean, I don't know. We sold 2 hoodies today, so what the fuck do I know? But shirts are what sells.
Yeah, for sure. So right now I would test it. Like just do only shirts right now. See what happens.
Yeah.
Hi Archie Matt, thank you for your advice and giving. Unfortunately, it's seasonal stuff, but that's
okay. So
how can I ensure that I really legally own the rights to the design? I don't even know how you.
So he's getting at like the question a lot of people have at the beginning, right? Like where they're worried that their designer is going to steal their designs or come after them on merch or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, like there's nothing that's going to be enforceable, right? Like this person is probably overseas in the Philippines or wherever. You know, and you're just going to have to build a relationship with that person. Like if you go into a relationship and you expect them to fuck you, you're probably going to have problems. Like you got to go into a relationship and you know, treat them right and expect them to treat you right at the same time. If they're not doing that, that's when you cut it loose. But these people are looking for work. They're not looking to like steal things from you. You know what I mean? Like I've never had a problem with a VA where I felt they were trying to do anything shady. And part of that is because like I spend a lot of time actually talking to the people before we bring them on and try and get a good feel for who they are and how they work. I interviewed, I don't know, probably more than 10 people after we hired our first designer, and probably about the same on the second one. So contract's not going to matter. Like it literally doesn't matter. How are you going to enforce a contract for somebody that's in the Philippines? That's going to, if they're going to screw you and disappear, what are you going to do?
Yeah. It's, I don't know. Well, obviously too, they let them know it's like a long-term work. Like if they know that, like they're going to have a job for a year.
These people, they're used to, so here's the experience, right? And you got to realize this because merch has been around long enough that they've dealt with a lot of people that have come to them and tried to get them to do designs and maybe screwed them for money. Like I've had a couple of people tell me that before, or like told them that they were going to work for them for a while and then they lasted like 2 weeks and then decided this isn't working for me and they lost their job. Like they want consistent work. They want to be able to feed their families and make money.
Yeah, that's a very big thing to them too as well. But like honestly, when you first start, like send them a couple like links, kind of like for inspiration, and see what they come up with, and then go back and research it. Try to find it on the internet and see like if it's on there, and if it's totally different and it's not on the internet, then keep on doing that for like the next 5 or 10 designs and see what happens. So.
Right.
Oh yeah, I had a question on
in the chat.
No, on Instagram. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's a good question actually. Local merch. If you are in Europe, you have any ideas on that, RJ?
Oh yeah. Are you answering it on Facebook or that's the Instagram question?
I was talking about the Instagram question. That's what the question was from Instagram. I think we both had the same one.
Hey, you can remember that far?
I don't get blown up in my DMs constantly like you do. I don't have a bunch of booty models in my DMs.
Yeah, right. Okay. That's honestly like that's probably something that we're gonna learn about in the next couple of days. So we can kind of answer that a little bit better. But for the most part, I think it's just building that relationship. Like if you go to like a restaurant or any type of business a lot, and you have like a good relationship with the owner, or you talk to them a lot, or even like I have a buddy that's a DJ, and he sent me his shirt design. He sent me his the PNG file, and I uploaded it to Amazon, and like I ordered it, and then I'll probably take a picture with it, and we build that relationship. Just little things like that. Just be friends and don't come at them. I think, don't come at somebody. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. But go ahead.
I mean, there's a bunch of different, like I've been talking to some people that are doing some really creative things and how they're doing it, like cold emails and setting email responders and other things. Look at Anthony is doing, a call center or whatever. Most people aren't going to be equipped to do that, right? Like most people don't have that ability. And I think what you're talking about is the right way to do it, right? Like go in and create a relationship. Go in and walk in and talk to that person, talk to them about their business, show them that you understand their business, that you're somebody that supports their business. It's much easier to create a conversation if you have some common ground. It's just like dating. You don't walk up to the chick in the bar and say, let's go home. Like you got to actually talk to her for a little bit, show her you're not a creep, that she doesn't have to worry about you stealing things from her or taking advantage of her.
Trying to make her buy my first drink. What you talking about?
Trying to make her buy your sushi.
There you go. See, it's a challenge. I like it better. But yeah, exactly the same way. Like how me and Matt help each other. Like we help each other, then we help all kinds of other people too. Like we give out all kinds of free content. The same exact way. Like if you can help like a business owner in any way, like if you like give them advice and they like say, okay, cool, thank you, and they use it and it works for them, like you kind of got your foot in the door a little bit, and you can go from there. You can be like, okay, well, hey, would you like your shirt live on Amazon? Something like that, and work that way. So
exactly. Should I show a design that my designer just sent me for Christmas in July?
Ooh, here we go. Go ahead. That'd be good. Show everybody. That'd be pretty cool.
Pull it up real quick. Hold on. I just shit on my phone, actually. You see this?
That's pretty cool.
Still got to get it colored, but
those are some. That's gonna be big next month. They're probably already making sales. Well, actually, I already sold one from last year.
I just sold a freaking Halloween shirt right now.
Yeah.
Random.
Nice.
Finding niches seem to be the hardest part of MBA for me. I have one niche locked down, selling multiple shirts for multiple designs each week, but I can't seem to break into any other niches. I get lucky and get 1 or 2 sales a week from other niches, but nothing extravagant. I'm wondering if you can go over how to find a good niche. How do you find a good niche?
Like we kind of went over that already. I think just like I said, just testing it. Like honestly, like a shotgun approach. You're gonna throw, you know what I mean? I think a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some truth to that. I think a lot of it is too, man. Like so much of the stuff that I find that we do well in is stuff that like I have friends that are involved in it, or I have some kind of like something that I understand about it before we even got into it. And like all of our best-selling niches are things that we're like involved in. So, you know, what are your activities? What do you do? What do you do for fun? What do your friends do for fun? You know, are you into, you know, football? Are you into basketball, like sports, etc.? Start thinking about that and starting with that. And then when you start to do research on that stuff, that's where you find like other little cross niches that you can go and explore even further.
Yeah, for sure. And but also too, like at first you really don't know what's going to make it sell. So that's why we talk about like designing for trending holidays. Because once you figure out like, okay, like the shirt's like, it sucks. Why did it make it sell? You know what I mean? Like that's most like at the very beginning. That's like it happens a lot.
So we have this shirt that we made like randomly, right? And this was just research. I just happened to see that these shirts had been selling. I didn't know anything about it, and it was like right before fourth quarter. So we were just throwing as much shit up on Amazon as we possibly could in the hopes that it would sell. And this was like our best-selling shirt over the freeze, right? Like it just kept selling and it kept selling and kept selling, and the shirt sucked. Like literally, like every time I saw the shirt, I was just like, "How are you people buying this?" Yeah. Like sometimes you just got to put it up and let the market decide.
Yeah, exactly. And it's I don't know, but not like that last month we were kind of like frustrated. You know what I mean? We were frustrated about a lot of things because like the most basic, simple stuff sells, and we're over here overthinking it and just trying to like. I think that's where we lost, kind of got sidetracked at the beginning, you know. And well, we didn't. We're trying to take it to the next level, and I think we got sidetracked. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
And then like we already knew how, like we took it to the next level and we got stuck, and then now we're going back to what we should have did at the very beginning, which is what illustration, like you know what I mean? Our
both,
basic,
right? Like so you need to do simple text designs, or you need to have really good graphics. One or the other. So for sure. Even then, like the really good graphics, if you think about it, it's kind of simple in a way, right? Like it's the graphic that does the speaking on the shirt. Yeah. It's not all the other stuff. It doesn't have a bunch of other stuff going on with it. So, for sure. On average, based on your experience and knowledge, how many sales should each tier average per month? For example, 100, 20 sales per month, tier 500, 50 sales. That question's like, there's too many variables because somebody that's like not very good and is using like, you know, the over app or the merchant former designer and is doing real basic designs is not going to be the same as somebody that's like just on the platform is like Jose Fernandez, who's a professional designer, has been doing this for years. You know, like Jose was at the 500 tier and he was popping off 50 sales a day, you know, in November and December last year. Bigger push for sales, Halloween or Christmas?
Both. They're both good, honestly.
They're both good. Christmas is better. But Christmas is better not for Christmas designs. Christmas is better for everything else. Yeah,
for sure. Because honestly, that's when it starts too. You know what I mean? You see it in your sales. Like it's gonna, you kind of catch that momentum. Like once because you make Halloween sales in December too. So catch that, like ride that trend, man, and ride it all the way up. Because this is where like a lot of people in fourth quarter. Like, because that's right there. Right, when's fourth quarter start? I'm not sure exactly, but it seems like it starts right there around that time.
September 1st, bro.
September 1st. Okay. Yeah. So then you got to remember too, like this is where you're going to make the most money. So we've been working all year for this fourth quarter.
Yeah. Anyways, whatever.
All right. Okay. Let's see.
Here's a question from the chat: are the designs on Make Merch good, great, or crappy? Depends.
Well, Young's in the chat. Young, answer that question.
Where's Young? Where's D Cussle? There he is. That's a good question. Will you drink rum anymore, RJ?
I probably will, because I didn't like that. I only had 2 drinks and I was messed up. I never had that happen before. I usually just like.
Yeah, those are legit drinks though. Like there was so much freaking alcohol in those drinks.
Yeah, I didn't know they were like that, man. I was like, oh dang.
Yeah.
No one told me. Thanks a lot. But I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say nothing. I never messed with it. Make Merch, right? That's the little.
I've messed with it. I've used it. I mean, it comes down to like, what are you using it for? Is it going to be as good as Photoshop and Illustrator? No, but most people don't have the skills to be able to use Photoshop and Illustrator the way that you should to be able to make great designs. So it's really easy to be able to rep out designs.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can't answer that question. I haven't really used it. Have you guys?
Young says very basic. I would agree with that. It's very basic. But if you don't have any skills at designs, it works.
Oh, that's true. Also, yeah, okay.
What do you think? Info Planet, we probably shouldn't be talking about that just based on the emails I've had with them.
You guys, we got 70 people watching. Go ahead and you guys go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up right there, please. Thank you. What do you think? We done?
I think we're good. Let's see if we have. Let's take one more question from the chat.
Are you gonna upload after this or what?
Yeah, I gotta get some more 4th of July stuff up.
Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of 4th of July stuff.
What do you think? Is it better to spend money on a designer or to spend money on a service like Design Pickle?
At the beginning, I would find a designer, make that relationship, so you can kind of get an understanding how to build that relationship with the person, and you can like not only that through the internet, and like you can go from there. But I think finding a designer at first is pretty good, because then you can like go off and do other things too if you want. But Design Pickle, I heard it's pretty good. I haven't heard nothing bad about it. But for now, like honestly, the best way, the cheapest way to do it is to get a designer and then learn from there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would rather work with the same person over and over and over again, and build a relationship, versus worry about somebody else managing them. And so it's just the way I look at it. But either way can work.
That's for me. You're welcome, man. Or is it girl? Guy? Girl guy?
Manny says no more. Manny says no more rum for RJ.
What's up, Manny? What's going on, man?
All right. I think
Ron.
Yeah, I mean, Scott makes a good point. Design Pickle designs were nice, but more than 2 designs a day. He says a VA is the way to go. Yeah, that's a good point too. You're going to get more designs with a VA than you are with a service.
Yeah, for sure.
Just the way it works. But the quality from all the stuff I've seen from both of them has been very good. So I think that's it, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. If you guys have, like I said, if you guys haven't, give this video a thumbs up. Please do. We're gonna call this a night, and we're gonna have some good information for you guys. If we can share it, we'll share it with you guys next week. And who we're gonna have on the show next week?
I'd like to have Cassie on the show if she has time. So okay. Cassie would be really good because she crushes FBA, and then she's got a really high tier merch account. She did really, really well in merch, and then her FBA business took off, so she's been focusing more on that. But either way, she's got some real good information.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Cool.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night.